When it comes to the ever-expanding world of micro 9mm pistols for concealed carry, you've got quite a lot of options. Outside of the usual suspects like Glock, SIG and Smith & Wesson, there are a lot of peripheral manufacturers submitting their own compact design, so join us as we explore the very best micro 9mm pistols on the market today. CZ USA's entry into the 9mm micro market is P10S, a 12+1S hot striker fired pistol with a fiber reinforced polymer frame. The pistol has a 3.5 in barrel and is just 6.6 in overall length. The gun is 1.26 in wide and weighs 24 ounces. The basic frame is black, but it can be had in optional OD green or flat dark earth. For an extra charge, the only external safety is on the trigger, and the pistol has a new reversible magazine reel. Ace sights include a tritium front sight for low light nighttime use, and the rear is serrated to eliminate glare. There's also an optics-ready version. Up next is the Savage Stance XR. Like the original Stance, the Stance XR is a polymer frame striker-fired 9mm Luger handgun with a lock breech action and a modular serialized chassis. A fully ambidextrous design. All controls are bilateral, including an optional manual external safety lever. The 18 degrees grip angle is textured and stippled on all sides with a customizable size through the use of interchangeable back straps, and the slide is beveled for EA. Side holstering and unholstering. Updates on the Stance XR include a Picatinny accessory rail mold into the dust cover and a slide designed for mounting electronic optics with Savage quick release opt ICS plate mounting system. The trigger is redesigned to have a crisper pull and a shorter reset. Magazine capacities increase from the original Stance's 7 rounds to 10 rounds with a flush mounted magazine, or 13 rounds with an extended magazine. Dimensions are 6.2 in overall length with a 3.2 in stainless steel barrel, 4.6 in high with the flush mounted magazine, 96 in wide at the slide, and an unloaded weight of 22.0. The Savage Stance XR has an MSRP of $461 for the base model, $539 for models with excess night sights, and $631 for models with night sights and a factory installed Crimson Trace CTS, a 1500 red dot sight. Today, single stack 9mm pocket pistols are fairly common in a variety of configurations and price points. The DB9 remains as one of the smallest available. The pistol I have on hand tips the scale at 12.80, and that includes an empty magazine. The trade-off for DB9's feathery effect is a stiff level of recoil when using standard pressure 9mm ammunition. It's manageable, though not exactly enjoyable. Reese NTLY Diamondback released the Gen 4 version of the DB9 with updates to the slide's cosmetics, and the grip's texturing. MSRP is $35. A 1911 Legend joins the ranks of the striker-fired subcompact 9mm with the Kimber R7 Mako. Is it any good? Yes, it seems so, and we love the slide that's ready for red dot sights, but it comes standard with tritium night sights as well. The glass-filled nylon frame has a stainless steel central block, and the slide is stainless with a black FNC finish. The pistol's controls are fully ambidextrous, and each Mako ships with one flush-fitting 11-round magazine plus an extended 13-round mag. Kimber offers the Mako with a Crimson Trace optic already installed too, but the standard optics-ready model has an MSRP of $599. Up next is the Smith & Wesson's MNP Shield Plus Comfy gird. Similarly to the old model, the Plus has a distinctive capacity advantage with 13+1 on board. That's more than enough to handle nearly any life or death situation. Smith & Wesson offers TWO models of the pistol standard and a dolled-up version. From its performance center, the goods on the ladder. Besides having a souped-up trigger, the pistol's optics ready and even available with a factory installed Crimson Trace red dot. There's quite a price difference with the standard running $499 and the PC model $630 has the Hellcat Micro Compact. Dethroned the SIG. Yes, finally we think. That Hellcat OSP is the king of the highest capacity micro compact handgun. Not everybody will agree, and they might have valid reasons for the small package dispute, but for us the versatility and level of engine that goes into this Hellcat Micro Compact 6 inches polymer pistol take it to the top. The Hellcat OSP comes with optics cut for a new micro red dot optics that could well be the hex wasp that seems like overkill. But a lot of older shooters have discovered the beauty of a 9mm handgun paired with a snag-free reflex sight. It goes to town on the slide. Work with the Hellcat OSP and adaptive grip texture. Compared to the likes of Glock, it's a nicer grip angle, and that adaptive grip texturing is better than the old grip zone, especially with a flush fit magazine. You can opt for a pinky extension mag or more rounds. As for that staggered almost double stack magazine capacity, it's a clever thing indeed. This is best in class capacity, and that's a big selling point, as is the dual captive recoil spring that helps contain the muzzle flip. We love the Springfield Armory Hellcat Micro 9mm pistols, harder than most here, and it's a great choice for your everyday carry in matte black or desert FDE. The SIG P36 5 changed the game and was the undisputed champion of its own new genre for a good long time. The P365X Macro could still be the best micro 9mm pistol, to be honest, but it costs a lot more. The little SIG redefined pistol packaging and has since evolved into a lineup in its own right. The P365XL and P365X Macro are all stars, a little further up the scale in the compact class. Now this micro 9mm pistol still the benchmark for the sector in many ways. It boasts 10+1 capacity with its flush fit magazine and the option to up round on tap to 13 rounds. With an extended mag, it has X-ray 3-day sights, comes in at 1 in width and weighs 17.80. Hard to beat with the price tag of $599. Ruger joins the micro 9mm fry with a pint-sized pistol that has the stuff to contend more than anything. The Striker Fired Max 9 offers up excellent capacity in a small package, feeding off 12-round extended capacity and 10-round flush fit magazines. The 3.2 in-barreled gun is excellently executed with aggressive texturing on all grip faces and ample cocking serrations on the slide. It's a modern take on the concealed carry pistol to boot, boasting a slid cut compatible with a wide selection of red dot optics. That's plenty for a gun with a price tag of $589. Want a budget-friendly micro compact? The Taurus GX4 is an affordable shootable pistol that outperforms its price point in many ways. It's a semi-automatic striker-fired pistol with a polymer frame, but like the P365, it has a fully removable fire control group. This micro 9mm concealed carry Handgun comes with 11 and 13 round magazines and has a somewhat heavy but clean braking trigger. For the price, it's nothing to complain about. It has an alloy steel slide and stainless barrel with a slick DLC finish. The Toro acronym stands for Taurus Optics Ready option, and it's a nicely executed layout. The pistols come with a cover plate installed, and the RMSC compatible optics mounting cut has removable pillars that make the gun compatible with some optics that don't have both sets of recesses. You can also go for the Taurus GX4 XL, which is a longer version of the high-capacity micro-compact handgun, in the same vein as the P365XL and Hellcat Pro. Okay, so some of y'all yelled at us in the comments for originally excluding the Glock from our list, so here we are. The G43X adopts that oh so familiar Glock aesthetic, although in a much smaller package than your standard G17, being more minuscule than some of its siblings means that you're limited to a 10+1 capacity. It measures about 6 in overall length with a barrel at 3.41 in. Weight-wise, you're looking at just over 23.0. Like pretty much every other tiny gun on our list, there's some Snap to this gun when fired again to be expected though, that said it feels more contro label than the Sig P365 in my opinion though. Overall, how does it shoot? Like a Glock, meaning it does what it was supposed to do reliably and consistently. But did you really expect something else? FNH. SA's strong pedigree of 9mm fighting pistols and the reflex promises to uphold their reputation. It's a polymer-framed semi-automatic pistol, but like a few others, it's fired by an internal hammer rather than a striker system. It comes with 11 and 15 round magazines, which put it firmly in line with other contemporary micros. It has a good trigger and a reversible magazine release, but not an ambidextrous slide stop. The frame has a combination of stipple and more coarse texturing and facilitates a secure grip. The slides rounded so it doesn't snag, and the pistol comes with 3-dot iron sights and tri-diam front sight. The RMD version of the reflex comes optics ready with an RMSC optic cut. If you're already a fan of FN's full-size or compact pistols, this will be a great one to check out. Give Smith a ND Wesson credit for daring to be different with a hammer-fired pistol approach to the 9mm concealed carry pistol. It's good to see options, and we applaud Smith & Wesson for reworking the frame to CR. Eat new semi-automatic 9mm pistols. Is it the best in class? Well, there aren't many real rivals. Honestly, so yes, is the Smith & Wesson CSX the best micro 9mm pistol? That's a different question, and the answer is probably no. You get a frame-mounted thumb safety, secondary trigger safety, and a flat-face trigger extended mag release, and the option to carry cocked and locked with the Smith & Wesson. It's an aluminum alloy frame and stainless slide and barrel that just kind of works. We like the Smith & Wesson CSX Micro Compacts a lot, and we think you might too. Texas's newest pistol manufacturers on a MI Scion to deliver a wonder that undercuts most manufacturers price-wise. Rose Martin is aiming toward the hottest section of the market with the RM1CA compact striker fired 9mm Luger chambered pistol. D is signed for concealed carry and personal defense, built with a polymer grip frame complete with what the company calls its responsive grip texturing. The Ross Martin RM1C is designed to be controllable as well as concealable. The pistol is equipped with a 4-inch barrel and is topped with a milled slide capable of accepting a micro red dot sight. A Trigicon RMR compatible plate ships with each pistol, and additional mounting plates are going to be available on the Rose Martin site. Rose Martin claims its RM1C has withstood stress testing of up to 50,000 rounds, and a number of holster companies have come on board to offer suitable carry setups. Next up, we have HK's first micro compact pistol, the CC9. The polymer-framed striker fired 9mm offers flush 10+1 and extended 12+1 capacity magazines, is optics ready with a tritium front sight and a blacked-out serrated rear sight, and is somewhat modular through the use of interchangeable backstraps. The CC9 has some interesting features that aren't often found in its competition, including a hard-wearing DLC finish, mirrored ambidextrous slide release, ambidextrous mag release, and the ability to disassemble without having to pull the trigger during field stripping, with specs that place it right in the middle of the well-established micro-compact market. What makes the CC9 stand out? According to HK, it's two things: shootability and reliability. In the shootability category, HK claims ergonomics and a trigger pull more akin to what you'd find on a full-size pistol versus a micro-compact. On the reliability side, HK claims to have invested several years and nearly 1 million rounds of ammunition in testing the CC9 design. Both the pistols and its magazine comply to NATO AC-225 Top 320 for 5 and SAMI safety specification NS, including sand, dirt, mud, extreme environment, and drop tests. Another small boy worth considering is the Meet MC9 by Canik. The MC9 brings all the features and quality of the meat family into a small C. Unsealable pistol. Exactly how small? The overall length of the pistol is 6.1 in, with a barrel length of 3.18 in, height of 4.2 in, and a width at 1.12 in, putting the size of the MC9 in line with other micro-compact 9mm pistols that use double-column magazines. The pistol's 12-round magazine is flush-fit and optional. Pinky grip extension comes supple. Eyed with the pistol, an extended 15-round magazine is also supplied. Again, optics ready is the name of the game, and this one comes ready to rock. A red dot with 100% co-witness capability. Each Canik meat MC9 comes in a hard case and includes 2 magazines, and inside the waistband holder, toolkit and punch magazine loader and cleaning kit, all for under $450. Can fanatics and those looking for an economical carry pistol will be happy to put hands on this little pistol, and after my initial handling of it I can already see the appeal.